All right, guys, so right now I'm feeding the cows, but it is a day for 2 bells, and if you've been watching, you know that we use that blade that we have for 2 bells. So, and you will notice that we don't have the blade on, so I have a little trick up my sleeve, I guess you could say. Look at that. Okay guys, so right now my dad just got home from work and he got some cement. So if you remember last time, we dug the holes for those braces for those gates. So my dad just got some cement, so I got this truck and I'm gonna put some water tubs back here so we have water for the cement. And we'll drive over there and pour some water and cement in and make sure they're level and straight with the rest of the fence line. We're just gonna drive slow and steady so we can spill as little water as possible.
Ooh, mama.
Alrighty, so it is the next day, and I'm gonna get these cows fed, then I'm gonna plow a little bit out there. There's a little hill I'm gonna go plow so we can push the dirt off and make the field a little bit more level. But I'm also doing that before we start on the actual field that we want to do, is because the plow, when you hook it on, you have to adjust it so it's level when it's in the ground. Forget my Rice Krispie treat. Homemade, by the way. Very good. Thanks, Mom. So this plow, it doesn't always sit level, so I leveled it out a little bit already because the back end was sticking up, so it wasn't plowing very deep in the back. But you can't go too far or else it'll plow too deep in the back and not deep enough in the front. So there's kind of a happy medium. Look at that. This is what it does. It just breaks the ground up. So plowing like this, it's a pretty good pull for this tractor. So when you plow, you really want to be watching your temperature gauge just to make sure you're not getting hot or anything. Well, you always want to do that, but especially when you're doing something, pulling pretty hard or something like that. Alright guys, so I plowed that much, which isn't a whole lot, but it's where that hill was, so my dad can come out with the backhoe and push the dirt around where he wants it to make the field more level. Okay, welcome back to the next morning. So right now we're gonna get the tractor started and do a little bit more plowing in this field just to get a little bit more level. So we'll get the tractor started and move on over there. Okay, so this plow has these bolts in it. All of them do. All these plows, they have bolts in them and they're called shear pins. These bolts will break if you hit a hard patch in the ground, and if these bolts break, they'll go back, they'll kind of fold up, and they'll get a bunch of dirt stuck in them. So when they break, you just have to hammer out the dirt and put a new bolt in and then keep going. Look at this, all the cows are following me because they think I'm gonna feed them right now. Maybe I should have fed them first so they'll leave me alone. Oh, come on, get out of my way. Thank you. We call that cow Flopsy because of her floppy ears. I don't know how she got those things, but she did. Is it gonna be like this every time I turn around? If it is, I'm gonna have to go get a bale of hay and feed them. Also, I got a fun fact for you. Cows don't have top teeth. It's just a really hard gum. So, like when you see them grazing out in the pasture, you'll notice they just kind of bite it and rip it off. It's hard for them to eat stuff when it's super short. So usually what'll happen is we put the cows in the pasture or one of the fields and we let them graze it as long as they will, and then we'll put the horses in because horses have all their teeth and they can just bite it right off. I promise I can drive in a straight line. I don't know what happened, but I promise I can. It goes like this. We are currently at a cruising speed of 2.5 miles an hour. Okay, get out of my road. I'm gonna poke you in the butt. Look out. So the way they got those horns to curve down on the bull like that, see how they curve downwards, is they put little tiny weights on the end of their horn, so as they grow they just curve down. It doesn't hurt them or anything. Well guys, I finally got sick of the cows standing in my way, so we're feeding them. Then we're gonna go back to the house and get some fuel because we're getting low on that. And then I'll come back and finish. Oh, you're gonna get run over. Jeez. See, but that cow's horn didn't have a weight on it. It's naturally like that. We have another red cow somewhere. Both of her horns curve down a lot, and one of them curves down so bad that it starts to grow into her head, so we have to cut it off. It's this one right here. We have to cut it off every once in a while because it starts growing into her head. And if you don't cut it off, then it'll just probably end up killing her. Okay, so I got a little hungry, so I went to the house, got my nuts, and ouch, I got some crackers and my arrowhead. Okay, so I just got done plowing that. I don't know how far my dad wants me to go, so I guess if he wants me to go farther, he'll tell me when he gets home from work. I plowed up a couple big stumps out there, so we're gonna go get them, but it is very windy outside. Thanks for watching this, guys. That's gonna round out this video, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.